Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to be driving around McBee, South Carolina, which is one of our most favorite places in the world to visit. It's a nice little town, nice little community. They have an excellent produce market, which you'll see that at the end of the video. So Mom's going to do the driving, which she's already drove because we're already at the end of the video now. But anyway, we had to film the beginning. So it is what it is. So are you ready?
Yeah.
To get the party started? Yes. All right, so now I got to go end it.
He's putting the fertilizer out.
Fertilizer.
Yeah. Once you watch the spray start to turn on.
Arrived in McBee, South Carolina. Such a nice little place. So just in case you're wondering, we came in from the Bishopville side today. Usually we come in from the Florence, Darlington side. Sometimes we come in from the Chesterfield side. Sometimes we come in from the Sherrill side. So it just depends on whichever way we're traveling, how we come into town.
Christmas lights on that window?
Oh, I didn't see it.
They call me and them coming down.
Yeah, that was pretty. So we're currently on Highway 1. We're heading out to see if the peach trees are blooming. According to a Facebook post from McLeod Farms, they are. But if they're not, that's okay. It's always a pleasure to come to McBee.
At least you can get bulk peanuts at McLeod Farms.
Is that what you're going to do today?
Ice cream.
They got some good zucchini cake. We hadn't got that in a while.
Huh?
The zucchini bread. That's off the chain good.
They was not lying.
I wasn't lying about the rough road. Slow it down.
I was going nothing, Harley.
I know, because you do like to have your foot in the floorboard.
Not when I see something like that. And we're passing a Oaks Mill.
Yep, it's a big plant.
It's water heater. See? Water heaters. If you ever was wondering where they make them, that's where they make them. Let me
And that right there, that's the,
original.
yes,
One of the
McLeod
original.
Farms. Now that little place right there is open in the summertime. So if you're on this road, you can stop and get some ice cream, some peaches, some strawberries, whatever your heart desires. Ooh, they are blooming. You can see the pink out there.
You want to go up and then come down?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Or that way? To the left or the right?
Just keep on going straight. And we're going to cut through the National Wildlife Refuge. So there's the peach trees. They're not at full bloom yet. But anyway, just in case I don't get back over here, they are. So we'll say it's coming. Probably by next week. Might be off the chain good. Probably I will. It's supposed to be in the 70s, I think, this week. After all these years, I still don't know what that plaque says. I have to pull off the road one day and actually read it. And this is the Carolina Sand Hills right here. Which I got quite a few videos on this place if you'd like to see it in detail. Some bump in the road. They're little birds, whatever they are. People out here fishing. Yeah, people fishing. Don't ever see that happening.
Look how clean that is.
Probably one of those prescribed burns over there.
And over there too. That where you will not lose all your trees if fire breaks out.
That kind of sounds crazy to beat fire with fire, but that's what works. It's always such a pretty place right there. like sandbags or something down there. I wonder what that's for.
Because it probably
Floated maybe?
floated.
Got some beautiful pine trees. I don't know if we need to come through here, what, in March or April? For all the pollen?
Like,
April.
all you see was pollen, and more pollen.
Which that's a good thing, because it's still got time to get cold, so they don't need to really be in full bloom yet.
Yeah, let's see, these right here are starting to bloom.
I think those are different kinds. Probably so. Because those are blooming pretty there. So that right there might be the ones that come off in May, because they usually have some peaches around Memorial Day, so that might be them. Those right there might be more of the 4th of July peaches there. Those are starting. They did a southern wave. So, hello back at you. The southern wave is whenever you got your hand on the steering wheel and you lift a finger or two. That's how you wave in the south. And this right here, if you're not from the south, you would not get this, but there is tractors all over the roads whenever you get in the country. And technically this is the country.
Triangle that gives them the right to be on the road.
They can have road as far as I'm concerned. So they can get those delicious peaches. All good. So now we're back out where Highway 1 and Highway 151 meet each other. So we're gonna go to the right so we can show you that side of town, and then we'll come back and go in the opposite direction. Show you everything else. There's, okay, lock screen. So they do have a bank here.
Citizens Bank.
Yes. And here's the United States Post Office. They have a tobacco shop if you're into smoking cigarettes. There's the old train depot. Here's the railroad tracks. And they are active tracks, just in case you don't know. Trains do still pass through here. There's a ball field out there.
Cemetery.
There's a graveyard.
Got some of your people out there.
Well, if you look hard enough, and probably got some relatives out there in that graveyard. I think they're getting ready to plant somebody. If they hadn't already, they got 2 hearses out there. And I'm old enough to remember whenever this road was not 4 lanes. It used to be 2 lanes.
I'm gonna turn you around. This is, I'll take you back in town.
So now Mom is going to turn and we're going to go in the opposite direction back into McBee.
They got a speed trap. You see that?
Yeah, that speed trap sign's been up there for years. It always says, watch your speed.
They have a bad habit pulling everybody.
And up here on the right, for years, and I mean years, ever since I was a small child, a boat was attached to an 18-wheeler cab. And then one day the boat disappeared, and then a year or so later, I think the cab to the 18-wheeler disappears. Like, where'd it go? Because that thing had been out there, I'm not even gonna lie to you, as long as I can remember. So that was way over 30-something years. So I just wondered who bought it after it had been there. It was like a landmark.
Sportscaster on WAS, Rick Henry, he's originally from McBee. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I knew he was from the area.
McBee, I don't know where at in McBee, but he's originally from McBee. And if you pay attention to this train depot, they must have used the same pattern on all train depots in the South, because in Mullins they got one, in Dillon they got one.
That's pretty new.
Florence they had one. I think they still got it.
Yeah, Florence still has theirs.
Yeah. Lake City, I don't know if they had the same pattern on that or not. On several train depots in the South, they're on the line.
They do have a Subway. That over there used to be a Huddle House, then it closed.
Bubba's Cafe.
Now it's Bubba's Cafe.
They got a Dollar General.
They have a Dollar General.
They
Up
got-
here on the right, we have McBee High School. They're all about the FFA there. And can you blame them? Because you can tell this is a farming community. We have a Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar together. I should have stopped in there. coming up next on your left will be the Nestle Bottling Company. So if you ever get any Nestle Pure Life water, or any water for that matter, and it says it's bottled in Chesterfield, South Carolina, it is right there where it's bottled at.
And you pay attention to the water tower. It's got alligator roll water.
Yes, I mean, you cannot have a better name for water than alligator roll water. And I love that they got the alligator on the water tower. That is so cute. And it also lets you know that this is the home of the McBee Panthers. It's very nice. Now on the left we have even more peach trees coming into view, and we're almost at the home of McLeod Farms out here on Highway 151. They have the produce stand, and then they have strawberries, peaches, blackberries, pumpkins. They do a corn maze every year. You name it, they have it. And if you were from this area and you needed a place just to get basic groceries, I think they got you covered. Especially if you like produce. They've got the produce. And we come here so much, they probably think that we're local, and we're not. I don't even know what's going on in that situation. Put my camera over here. Looks like he's exercising. They're very busy today.
Yep.
And that in there, that's a very nice little museum to go into if you ever get a chance. I did a video in there last year, so if you'd like to watch it, you can watch it. And back there they have a Big's Meats and More restaurant. Ate there a couple of times, really good food. Oh, these are cute. Pretty. So that's a sign of the times right there. The eggs are $14.99 for 30. They do have that milk that I like in here though. desires. I said they have almost anything your heart desires in here. Oh, did you get your pepper? Oh, you got enough right now? That is Mom's favorite thing right there. She loves pepper. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed looking at McBee, South Carolina through the little driving video. And then also the McLeod Farms produce market. It's a very, very, very nice place to shop at. It's definitely a tourist area because there's like tons of people in there at all times. And we're in there quite frequently, so we're not tourists though. But they did have a new product today. We got produce as well. But now they have McLeod Farms assorted muffins 4-count. So this is a blackberry, that's a strawberry, that's a banana nut, and that's a peach. I hope they taste good. They were $6.99. And obviously we're not going to try them all at the same time because that would just be ridiculous. And these things are huge. I don't even know if we're going to try them now. Are we going to try them now?
No.
Yeah, we'll try them later. But I did want to show them that is something new they have because they actually do have a really, really good bakery in there. Mom wanted to get her bowl of peanuts, but they only had the Cajun ones right now. And she wanted to get the ones that,
the original and the Cajun.
Because the original she mixes with the Cajun so she can calm down the hotness. And then she laughs like crazy whenever I get a hold of the Cajun ones all the time.
It is what it is.
It's what it is. Yep. So, how'd you enjoy driving around McBee?
It's good.
Yeah, the peach trees are not at 100% yet. They're more at like 15%, I would say. But that's a good thing because if it gets cold, it's really going to hurt them until they get some leaves on those trees. So that might be a good thing because if the peaches don't get their blossoms and then their buds like they need to, then the peaches are going to be really expensive this year, and then you don't want that. So, and they do have good peaches. So if you're ever in a grocery store and you see the little sticker on the peach and it has Max Pride on there, or even strawberries for that matter, then now you know they come from McBee, South Carolina. And if you ever get the Nestle Pure Life water or any other brand of water that says bottled in Chesterfield, South Carolina, now you know where that is bottled at. So, did you have a good day?
We had a very productive day.
It was a very busy day. So, and the reason we're not eating those muffins right now, because if you watch the previous video, you'll see that we had cupcakes not even 2 hours ago at this point. So we don't want to have too many sweets. So that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. If you're from McBee, maybe you enjoyed the trip down memory lane. Hope I did it some justice.
Subscribe if you hadn't. We appreciate anything you do.
Yes, we like to see the new subscribers going up. Sometimes they go down, but you can't make everybody like you. That's just a fact of life. And I think that's going to do it. So, bye for now.
I'll see you later.
Toodaloo.